Hello Aquarius, welcome to another love reading. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be doing a love reading looking at what's coming your way in the next 3 months in love, what to expect in love, what you should know about whatever's happening, and who you might be dealing with. As always, this is meant to be a general love reading, so will not resonate with every Aquarius watching. So take what resonates for you, what applies to your situation, and leave the rest. Check out your other placements as well if you want additional messages. I'll have all of the playlists for each sign linked in the description box. Oh my gosh, parting ways. I didn't even ask my question, so I'm going to put it back. But interesting, parting ways, so some sort of separation. All right, spirits, angels, guides, messages, please, for Aquarius in love the next 3 months. What does Aquarius need to know regarding love for the next 3 months? So this deck wants to talk. What does Aquarius need to know in love the next 3 months? What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? What can they expect? Oh my gosh, parting ways came out again. Strong bonds. So separation, divide, heartbreak. There's a disconnect between you. And strong bonds is a card about family, union, partnership. Strong bonds and ties can influence someone's decisions or actions. So there could be a divide between you and another person in the next 3 months, a separation perhaps. We'll see what this means. There could be heartbreak, difficulty within a family, a union. Let's see what else we got. Any other guidance messages for Aquarius? Okay, this deck does not want to bend. Okay. Any other messages, guidance, please, for Aquarius? What do we need to know for Aquarius the next 3 months in love? What do we need to know for Aquarius in love? What do we need to know, Spirit, for Aquarius in love? What do we need to know? Okay, so what you can expect: 8 of Wands reverse, 2 of Wands reverse. What you need to know, or what you should know: King of Swords reverse, 4 of Swords, interesting. And then who you might be dealing with: the World reverse, Death reverse, Scorpio energy. Overall energy is the 10 of Wands, bottom of the deck here. Yeah, so there's something happening within a connection here that I feel has been building up for some time. I'm also getting the sense that there is I don't know, like this has been a difficult situation for a while for at least one of you. I don't know if this is all of your energy here, Aquarius, your person's energy, mix of both. We'll see what we get when we clarify. But what to expect in love, I feel, is a dead stop here, or no, like cut off communication, something like that with the 8 of Wands reverse. So the 8 of Wands reverse could be a card about no movement, a delay, a block in action or communication. So let's see. We'll start first with this 10 of Wands reverse. This is a burden, an obligation, a weight on, you know, a situation, a person. Typically, for me as a reader, the 10 of Wands is a card that it doesn't just happen overnight, you know. Someone doesn't just grab all of these, has all of these weights and burdens and obligations like overnight. This is built up over time. So we'll see. Clarity, please. Messages for Aquarius. So let's see what's going on with this 10 of Wands, and then we'll kind of get to the bottom of this. Oop. Tell me about the 10 of Wands, Spirit. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Queen of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting here, I feel like the Queen of Swords When I see her next to the Seven of Swords, I think of her finding something out. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent. Nothing gets past her. She's very perceptive. And she's also very concerned with the truth. The truth is very important to the Queen of Swords. And so when I see her next to the Seven of Swords, I'm thinking of someone being almost like investigating something, maybe having some sort of suspicion, right? Like maybe she's already suspicious about something and maybe she's proven right. The King of Pentacles is, I feel, the one that's carrying the most burden. I feel like I'm going to have to obviously clarify more, but I think this is a situation that it has been building up over time. So, for example, if this is a situation where perhaps Aquarius, you feel like someone could be deceiving you or mistreating you, or someone's not playing fair or being sneaky with the Seven of Swords, for example, this isn't new, right? It's been a burden. There's a baggage here, a burden on a connection. It could be a family, right? It could be outside influences. It could be a lack of trust. And I feel like there's a struggle here because of what's happening with the Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. It's like someone feels abandoned, or like they're doing everything on their own, or like there's just difficulty after difficulty. And there could be, this could be leading to a separation. We'll see. I'm going to keep clarifying. This is the overall energy. So let's get down to what you can expect here with the Eight of Wands reverse and the Two of Wands reverse. Spirit, why is the Eight of Wands reverse with the Two of Wands reverse? Why is the Eight of Wands reverse with the Two of Wands reverse? King of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about the truth of something. An important conversation. You know, getting to clarity, clear communication, to being direct. And I find it fascinating that the King of Swords is up right here, but he's reversed in the what you should know. So it's almost like this hasn't happened, but it needs to, right? Because with the King of Swords reversed and the Four of Swords, I get something that isn't being communicated. A lack of communication, a lack of clarity. There's silence here, or deception, right? Like someone's like checked out or isn't aware or doesn't know something. So I feel like this King of Swords is almost like getting to the bottom of something, you know, like clearing the air. Tell me about the Eight of Wands reverse and the Two of Wands reverse. If this could be somebody opening up the lines of communication, because the Eight of Wands reverse and the Four of Swords could be somebody that's not communicating. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands reverse and the Two of Wands reverse. Five of Pentacles again. Can I get some more insight, please? Eight of Wands reverse, Two of Wands reverse. I almost feel like someone getting to the bottom of something causes problems, or wow, Three of Cups. I don't like that energy. Queen of Pentacles reverse. I mean, not reverse, at the bottom of the deck, sorry. And the Tower, yeah. There's something here that's leading up to a tower. It could be another person with the Three of Cups. King of Pentacles for me as a reader tends to already be in a long-term commitment, and I see the Queen of Pentacles here. So I find that very interesting that I got, you know, this pair. And I also have the pair with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. I almost get, you know, the story that I'm starting to pick up here, Aquarius, and of course, take what resonates for you. Do not try to make this fit if it's not your reading, right? But what I'm getting here is for the first message is that there is someone else that has interfered in this connection. Either someone has been unfaithful, or there's someone that's, you know, causing problems in this connection. And I feel like there's someone that wants to kind of just address this and get to the bottom of this, right? Like if there is someone else interfering, what's up with that, right? For others of you, I want to say, you know, I want to say that this could be somebody that wants to open the lines of communication, right? Like maybe there will be some sort of reunion. But I get that there's something else here, you know, with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands, right? So if you're not really talking to each other and all of a sudden someone wants to talk, then this is happening after a long time, or this is happening because of a separation, or this is happening because someone's being sneaky. You know, there's like something, you know, else there. It's not just, oh, I want to open up the lines of communication and reunite with you. There's more to that in this spread. So I don't want to just jump into that second interpretation, but we'll see, because I want to know what this King of Swords reverse is about with the Four of Swords. Now, the King of Swords reverse tends to manipulate the truth, just like the Queen of Swords reverse. They can be very cold, very distant, and manipulative sometimes. But then I have the Four of Swords here. So it's almost like I feel like this is somebody that maybe isn't talking or being honest, or isn't being clear and direct. Why is the King of Swords reversed here with the Four of Swords? Why is the King of Swords reversed here with the Four of Swords? Four of Cups. Why is the King of Swords reversed here with the Four of Swords? Four of Cups tends to be somebody closed to an opportunity, not very open. Six of Wands. They tend to not be really focused on anything new. The Four of Cups. They're a bit, you know, dissatisfied, but that doesn't mean that they're open to anything new either. Can I get one more for the King of Swords reverse and the Four of Swords? The Hermit, Virgo energy. You know, it's interesting because I almost get like this is someone that's very quiet, withdrawn, the Hermit. It's almost like they're thinking about what else is out there. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands after that, at the bottom of the deck here. Picturing success perhaps with the Six of Wands. But they're not interested in something new, which with the Four of Cups, I'm almost getting like they already know who they want or who they're interested in, or maybe it's somebody from the past. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Queen of Cups. Yeah, they already know who they want. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They're picturing, okay, so it's funny because it's somebody that's picturing or interested in just one person. They don't care about anybody else new coming in. It's just one person they already know. And they're probably hoping for a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands that was at the bottom of the deck. But if they are, they're not acting or communicating. With the Four of Swords, King of Swords reversed, it's like they've kept this to themselves, thinking about this quietly. Tell me about the Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit. Yeah, the Moon, Pisces energy. So this is someone that has kept this to themselves. Three of Pentacles. And it could very well be that this is someone that maybe you separated from in the past that's still interested in you secretly desiring you. And it's like they shouldn't with the Seven of Swords, especially if there's a three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. If there's a third party, they should not be thinking about you, but they are. And I feel like this is someone that hasn't been honest or open about how they truly feel. And that's what you should know, Aquarius. So let's see who you're dealing with here. Now with the World reverse and Death reverse, this is someone that doesn't want something to end. There's just someone that doesn't want there to be a change, that doesn't want there to be a new cycle, right? They want to keep this old cycle or keep things the same. I feel like your person doesn't want to change something here. So let's see. Why is the World reverse with the Death? Oh my God, the World. Okay, so what I'm getting here is very interesting. This person already knows you. Whoever this is, you've already been with them. I feel like they want to do the same thing over with the world and the world reverse. It's like they want to have a new beginning, but exactly with what, you know what I mean? With someone that they've already been with. Tell me about the world reverse with death reverse. Why is the world reverse with death reverse? Page of Wands. Why is the world reverse with death reverse? Two of Wands. Two of Wands came out here, reverse. So what I'm, you know, and it's interesting. Oh, whoops. What did I do? There's the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. You know, I feel like this is all connected. The Two of Wands is reversed here, which the Two of Wands is you've chosen a path, right? But then when I have it with the Eight of Wands reversed, I almost get like someone really hasn't made that choice. There's no progression, right, in making a choice. Or there's no movement. This person wants a new path, I feel. But that would mean, and it's interesting, it's like they want to start over with the same person. That's the energy I'm picking up. It's like they want to start over with the Page of Wands in the world, but they already know who they would choose. You know, it's not like they're open to whatever comes their way. Tell me about the world and the Page of Wands. Tell me about the world and the Page of Wands, Spirit. What do I need to know about the world and the Page of Wands? Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like they want, you know, it's funny. They want to have a new beginning and talk to something that ended. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. Seven of Cups, the Star, there you are, Aquarius. The Magician, you know. Manifesting healing, choosing to have faith, hope in something. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords is like, let's talk about what happened. Let's talk about this ending, or something has ended in my life and now I can start over. Page of Wands in the world. So I feel like this parting ways with strong bonds is almost like, even though you're not together with this person, because I feel like most of you are not with this person, there's still a strong bond here. And this has been, you know, something that someone has felt for a really long time. You know, with the Ten of Wands here and the King of Pentacles, maybe you both went your separate ways. Maybe you've just never been able to let each other go and you've just been carrying this. And you shouldn't be with the Seven of Swords. I feel like someone almost like they just want to be honest about the feelings that they have that they shouldn't be having. You know, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up. Because make no mistake, this is someone that's hiding this. They're hiding how they feel. Possibly because there's a third party. And despite the fact that they're in a whole different stage in their life, I guess you could say, they still are looking back at who they've already been with. And they don't want something to truly end between you, right? Otherwise, I'll leave it here. Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reading, hit that like button, subscribe so you can see more readings from me. I'd love to have you. And I will see you all in another video very soon. Take care.